What's up, guys? So this is the 11th day of Christmas, so the second video. What I'm doing, I was kind of confused. I was like, was yesterday the first day of Christmas? And today is the second day of Christmas? Someone actually told me exactly how it works. They were like, no, it's from Christmas, it's 12 days, and it ends on January 6th or something like that. They called it Little Christmas. I was like, oh my god, that is so adorable. But yeah, I remembered, I was like, oh my god, that's right. I remember hearing that last year. But yeah, I'm actually counting down to Christmas. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do a countdown. So yesterday I made it the 12th day. Today's the 11th day. And the first day of Christmas will be Christmas. These might not come exactly on the days, they might not fall, but I will be doing 12 of these videos, and I will do my best to try to get them on the day that they're supposed to come out. And I will be doing other stuff as well, not just these. So let's get this started. Why do you sometimes have glasses on and sometimes you have them off? I'm nearsighted, I can't see from far away. And especially when I'm gaming, when I'm playing video games, I cannot see the screen. It's absolutely blurry. So every time I do a Let's Play, I always have my glasses on. But other times, like at night, when you see me do a video at night or something, or way back then, my older videos, I hardly ever wore glasses because I didn't have my glasses. I had really, really old ones. So these are finally the new ones that I got, so I could finally wear them. At night, I do get really tired. My eyes just get tired, and especially because it's the thicker frame, it just starts. I just get tired, so I take them off sometimes. That's why. But I need to wear glasses. I'm not just wearing them because I'm a poser. Favorite class in both Dragon Age Origins, Awakening, and Dragon Age 2, along with your favorite builds and how they play out in combat. Well, my favorite class is Warrior. I played Warrior in all the Dragon Age games. My favorite build was probably in Dragon Age Origins, which was the two-handed damage dealer Warrior. I was a berserker, and I just did massive damage, and I just loved my huge sword. It was I love that class. You didn't have really good defense though. You were the damage dealer, so I couldn't get. You had to put a lot of points to dealing to strength so that you could hold the bigger stuff and all that stuff. So. It has its ups and downs, but I also like Sword and Shield. I played that in Dragon Age 2, and that was fun, but you suffer. It's the other way around. You don't have good damage, but you have really good defense. But it's really interesting. Sword and Shield is definitely an experience. You guys should try it out, because you pretty much have to take all the damage. And you are the person that just gets damage, and you try to get all the aggro and keep everyone else safe. It's very strategic. It's a strategic class, I think, because it sounds like it's not, but it's a lot more goes into it when you actually play it. One male and female game character you think you'd get along with best in reality? Garrus, for sure. I would love to hang out with Garrus. I mean, he's like that cool character, but he also has a really geeky and nerdy side as well. I think Garrus and Tali would be like my best friends. I mean, Tali isn't like my favorite character, and that's why I'm picking her, but just the way that she is, I think we would meld very well. The two of them. I think I would get along very well with them. Those are the first ones that came to mind. Obviously there are more, but those are the first ones that came to mind. And did you struggle for good Christmas present ideas for your family and friends this year? No, I didn't, because we usually do Christmas lists to make it easier on us, because sometimes it's just hard with my brothers. All they like is like techie stuff. My younger brother, my older brother likes like art stuff to paint, and I'm like, I don't know, dude. Like, you want a brush? I don't know what kind of brush, so you gotta let me know, bro. We give like a lot of ideas, and they'll get one or two things off the list. If you could choose one theme, steampunk, cyberpunk, gothic, post-apocalyptic, etc., for the next BioWare game, what would it be? From the list that you just mentioned, I would love gothic, because like I said before, that is just, I love the feel of that genre, but I love steampunk as well. Post-apocalyptic I'm kind of sick of. I think BioWare could do a pretty good cyberpunk genre as well, I think they would be, I don't know, I feel like they would be good at that. But I would love to see something gothic. I don't know how BioWare would do with that genre. Question, purple or orange? Purple. What got you into the Witcher franchise? It looked cool. I loved the idea of it. I was like, dude, a Monster Hunter? I need to play this game. Ever since, I mean, even before Witcher 2 came out, I always wanted to play it, but since it was on PC, I couldn't play it. But then when Witcher 2 came out on the Xbox 360, I was like, buy, instant buy, because I had always wanted to try it. Just the idea, the concept of it was what attracted me to it. Which would you rather have, tech skills or biotic? Tech skills. Biotic is cool, but I loved tinkering with stuff. So I think tech skills would go better with me. Who in the gaming industry do you most want to meet? That's a good question. Probably David Gator. I think David Gator, the writer of Dragon Age, the lead writer. I admire his stuff so much. He writes the way that I would love to write video games. Like he's so great at writing characters and just the banters and the interactions and having this like humor to it, and the way that he could just play with your emotions and stuff. I love that. If you're talking about like voice actors, probably Mark Meer, because he's been so amazing to me and to all the fans. He's an amazing guy to his fans, to the fans of Mass Effect. I just want to like freaking give him a big hug and thank him for everything that he's ever done, because he's just so cool. So Mark Meer and David Gator. Possible theories on the next Mass Effect game. I did a video a long time ago on this. I'll put a link somewhere around here. And this is just too big, but I hope it takes place in the way distant future and not in the past. I prefer like thousands of years later, or in a different galaxy. I would love to see something like that. That way they don't have to really worry about the endings and having to make them, one of them, like apply. If it's been thousands of years, they could probably get away with changing things. Or if it's in a different galaxy, then they could do that as well. So hopefully it's something like that. Have you read Ayn Rand? I've never been able to pronounce her name, but I have read a little bit about her. Not like her books or writings or anything, or her philosophy, but I know that she's pro-objectivism. So I'm not like, she seems a little too far-fetched, or not far-fetched, but too out there for me, too extremist. But I do love how Bioshock took Ayn Rand, the idea of Ayn Rand, and made Andrew Ryan. If you look at her name, it's pretty much Andrew Ryan. So yeah, I thought that was brilliant. The whole objectivism thing, it's Andrew Ryan. Since you're an RPG fan, which do you find the most engaging? Crafting a character from the ground up, like the Warden, customizing a character within a relatively narrow framework, like Shepard or Hawk, or role-playing a pre-made character like Geralt or Lee Everett. I think there's intrigue in all three of them, at least for me. The reason why I like pre-made characters like Geralt is because the writers or the company that makes the game could include them in other media, not just the games. So like Geralt, he's in books. I mean, he was in the books beforehand, but they could write him in books. Every other scenario, they can't, because, you know, like Shepard, he's not in the books, he's mentioned here and there. But they can't put him in the books because he's an individual Shepard for everybody. So when there's a pre-made character, you could do that. So that's one thing that I like about pre-made characters. But of course, there's the intrigue of creating your character from scratch, like the Warden, and also like Shepard or Hawk. I like them all. It's not like when I see one or the other in RPGs, it's not like I go, oh. I love having some kind of customization options to the character, though, even when it's pre-made. Like Geralt, I loved that you could change his hair and all that, and you could change his clothes. That I like. If they don't have that, then I kind of like I really want to change. If I want to, I want to be able to change their hair or their beard or whatever. So I like there to be a little bit of customization to it. What's your favorite Christmas movie? And will you be doing a Let's Play of The Walking Dead Season 2? Yes, I will be doing the Walking Dead Let's Play of Season 2. What's your favorite Christmas movie? Probably A Christmas Story and Scrooged, the one with Bill Murray. I love that movie. But Christmas Story is by far one of my favorite movies. It's so good. I could watch that movie over and over and over, and I do every Christmas. How about the topic on the YouTube copyright hoopla? I wanted to mention a little bit about this. A lot of you were concerned about me getting copyright. I didn't. Thankfully, I did not get. I was not part of the whole craziness that happened, but I do know that YouTube's system is broken. I don't know if they've fixed it as of late, but it is broken because some people were getting claims from companies that straight up went public and said, we're not sending claims, we're not doing it. And what it is that YouTube is using the scanner, because it's obviously a scanner, it's not like somebody actually going through them. It's a scanner with old or archives, I think. Like old companies that were like, if you ever spot anything like this on YouTube, claim it. And a lot of these companies, like video game companies especially, they started to embrace Let's Plays more and more as the years went by. They started to see that it was good publicity. So I think maybe some of those companies started off as being, you know, really tight on their copyright. And after the years went by, I think they started to give more leeway. And I think that's why they were probably in the archives. So YouTube's just being freaking lazy and they're not updating their systems. So I think that's why this is going on. Because, for example, some people have gotten claims by what's it called, Capcom. And Capcom went publicly and said, we're not sending any claims. It's not us. So it's obviously YouTube's system is broken. So hopefully YouTube gets it fixed. And they work it out better. I mean, it's just not working right now. But yeah, I'm not having that problem. And if I do, a lot of my content I could fight and actually dispute, because a lot of the stuff I use is royalty free. And I have permission to use from EA, written permission from EA to use Mass Effect 3 footage, because I got it before Mass Effect 3 was released. I got permission. And a lot of other gaming companies I know are cool with you using their footage and stuff like that. And then I have like Ubisoft permission to use footage, so I should be fine. It's just a pain in the butt when you get so many claims and you have to dispute them all at once. And then finally, what's your favorite Dragon Age race? I think my favorite is most likely the Qunari. I just find them so interesting. So I think the Qunari, but I also absolutely love the dwarves. The dwarves, it's hard to find an uninteresting dwarf. I find all the dwarves just either funny, just really charismatic, or just they're so like uninterested that it just cracks me up. So yeah, I love the dwarves, but I find the Qunari like really just really interesting. So I can't help but want to know more about the Qunari. That's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your topics and your questions. Keep them coming in the comments down below. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.